All right, so there's been a lot going on over at the Fighter and the Kid subreddit this past week, not even relating to the podcast at all, not relating to Brendan. It's just all in-house drama, and that place is in shambles. They're losing the plot over there. So first, we had one of the top posters on the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. He was on a live stream earlier this week, and he completely embarrassed himself. This guy, he's the one who wrote the Trug Walk song, if you remember that. And he went on this live stream, embarrassed himself. Then everybody on the subreddit started making fun of him, and he had to apologize for it. It was hilarious. And then also we have BGL, Mark Harley. It looks like his time is up as well. He did have a good run though. It was fun while it lasted, but I think most people kind of expected it wouldn't end very well. And eventually he'd just get caught up in his own drama, which is exactly what happened here. So his wife exposed him on Instagram for cheating on her, and word got out on the Fighting the Kids subreddit, obviously, and people are just over him now. He went on there to try to prove his innocence, and people just don't even care. I think they started deleting his posts, or any posts about this, because they're just getting distracted by all these side stories. But I will admit, I think it's all pretty entertaining. So let's first start with the disgraced PF Chang's ambassador that went on a live stream recently and embarrassed himself. And I believe this is right before the Mark drama, so the subreddit was still cool with him at this point. But this guy who posts to the subreddit all the time, I guess, and he has the Trug Walk song, he's the guy who did that. He went on there and he was doing this character and he was all pissed off and he's trying to act like a tough guy, and he kept calling everybody a grifter. I think because he already went on the stream, they kicked him off or something. And I guess he felt insulted because he's an OG member of the Fighting the Kid subreddit. And also this is on the Fighting the Kid YouTube channel, like the guy that reads comments from the subreddit. And I don't think the subreddit likes him. Obviously this guy doesn't like him. He kept calling him a grifter. So he was flipping out, and it was just really awkward.
You don't even know. You a grifter. You a grifter. Mark, BGL, you know more. BGL, I salute you, bro. You a real one. I came on here and he knew who I was. Y'all, we don't like, I can't stand him. I helped build the ground y'all walk on. I'm a PF Chang legend. Y'all grifters. BGL, you a real one.
Sweet?
I'll keep it 100. I made Trug Walk. Now you know who I am. Yeah. Yeah, I made Trug Walk.
Can you do it?
Trug Walk. I can't talk, but I'm walking in my truck. Can I get a Trug Walk? I'm redacted. Yeah, I came on y'all show.
Yeah, so then people on the Fighting the Kid subreddit just started making fun of him like crazy, roasting him, and they wanted nothing to do with him after seeing this. And I guess he felt like he was kind of losing his position over there, and he wanted to try to save it, so he made an apology video. I mean, this whole thing is just so goofy.
You know, I'm here right now because sometimes in life when you up, you gotta own it, and you have to apologize to the people you care about. And I care about PF Chang's. And a good amount of cats are telling me I up and I made PF Chang's look bad, and so I just want to apologize for that. I was just around on that guy's channel. Like, just being honest. I was having fun and just that guy, but enough of y'all have told me I made us look bad, and so I just want to say I'm sorry. And then, you know, I love Chang's. This place makes me laugh. I'm not leaving. Like, some people are like, you gotta quit. No, sorry. Like, I'll be here. But this place makes me laugh. I understand if my redacted is the butt of the jokes for a little while after this. Hey, it happens, you know? But I just wanted to just say, I'm sorry. Own it. I get it.
All right, so enough of that guy. Now onto the whole BGL cheating situation. His wife, she posted this to Instagram, a picture of him kissing some other girl, and she was calling her out for it. I think she tagged his Instagram and her Instagram, and then she also posted a bunch of messages from Mark, and I think from the girl that he's cheating on her with too. I think they were talking to each other and like accusing each other of doing things and threatening each other. There's just way too much here going on, and it's just all so confusing, and I don't think people even care enough to get to the bottom of it. Like then Mark, he went on the Fighting the Kids subreddit to try to defend himself, and he posted a bunch of text messages from her, his wife, and he claimed she was cheating on him as well with Luke Rockhold and the drummer from Doja Cat. And this is getting so out of control. Now we have this video of his wife trying to back up her car out of the driveway, and he's in the back trying to lift up the car to prevent her from going. And then I guess the neighbors had to run out to try to calm things down. So BGL, he's completely unhinged at this point. I don't think there's any coming back from this. I mean, this is so ridiculous. And the people on the subreddit, they're over him. They're like, dude, you guys can figure that out. out. You're both toxic, and we don't care to hear about it. We're not going to defend you. And I think they started deleting some posts from him. So I think he's about done over there. I don't think he's going to be able to get them back on his side. Even if he tries to expose Brendan more, I don't know if people even trust him anymore. Because, him and Brendan, they're like the same person. Him, Brendan, and Khalyla, they're all basically the same person. It's like that Spider-Man meme where everybody's pointing at each other. Like, of course, Mark knows that Brendan and Khalyla are narcissistic, manipulative liars because he's probably the same. And now he's trying to use the fighter in the kid subreddit to help him through like all the drama that's going on in his relationship. But I don't think people even care to listen at this point. I think they're just like, all right, let's move on. Let's get rid of all this noise going on and let's just focus on Brendan. Like, this must be a good weekend for him. Mark, he finally got exposed and the subreddit's kind of imploding. Even though I don't even know if he knows about this. Or maybe he had something to do with Mark getting exposed. I think I saw that theory being thrown around that he maybe sent Mark's wife the picture of Mark and this girl. That would be wild if that happened. And it's also funny to think if Mark was still working for Brendan right now and all this information came out and his wife exposed him for cheating on her, the fighter in the kids subreddit would have loved it. But now that he's kind of switched sides and he's trying to expose Brendan, now they just want nothing to do with this. They just want to forget about him and move on. But I'm sure people over there knew this was going to happen eventually. Alright, so that's about it for this video. If you want any extra content, check out my Patreon. I just posted a video about Adam22 and No Jumper. He just got exposed recently, and I talk about some of the questionable stuff he's done in his past. So if you want to see that, go check out my Patreon. There are a bunch of other videos on there that are pretty good. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about all this, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.